Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Hearthstone Mercenaries Mythic Boss Rush, level 300, day number 4. Wing Commander Ichman, Plaguemaw the Rotting. The starting fight is Undead Onyxia, and this day has been really hard. The hardest day so far. I think this is the day that requires the most upgrades for your mercenaries. You just cannot do this with very low mercenaries, but I was still able to pull this off with like a level 100 team, so it's still doable with the right strategy, and the right strategy is this one. I'm using Brann Bronzebeard with Adventurer's Pack so that I will get some shadow resistance. I'm using Khadgar with Bitter Chill, Balinda with Lesser Water Elemental, Bwonsamdi with Arena Contender, Voone with Dragon's Mark, and Edwin with even shares, although Voone and Edwin are here for Artillery Strike. You're going to beat Undead Onyxia with Brann, Khadgar, Balinda, and Bwonsamdi. Basically, the strategy is that you will freeze the ads, then you will get to work on Khadgar becoming an Archmage, you will build up your resistance with Brann, you will try to isolate Onyxia, and once you have isolated Onyxia, then Khadgar just keeps Onyxia frozen, Onyxia will try to attack every turn and Onyxia is dead. The hardest part is actually isolating Onyxia, and for that you need Brann in order to build up shadow resistance so that your characters won't die while the ads are still alive. And for that purpose you will need some upgrades. And you will also need a low shadow damage roll. Because Balinda's Water Elemental, this one has to be able to survive AoE damage. And yeah, mine has 67 health, so I need to roll a few times before I get low enough that that can happen. And also your Brann needs some health. So if your Brann is really low, then Brann will just die. I have spent all of my renown lately into Brann. Trusty Whip as high as you can get. Mine is at 15, so okay, this is not super high, but that's all I could afford. I've been able to get 131 health for Brann, and this is barely enough. I highly recommend having a better Trusty Whip, having more health on Brann. And then just follow the order that I show in this video, because it's pretty sensitive. If you do the wrong mercenaries, then the AI will act differently and things will not go very well. But when you do like this, I have done this multiple times. It is repeatable, although with my levels it's very close, so I highly recommend having some more upgraded mercenaries. After you get through the first fight, well, the second fight, you will need either something like Atiyesh or Stonehearth Salvation, or if you get one Artillery Strike, then you're through. Artillery Strike is what this team's all about. Third fight, Artillery Strike gets you through. Fourth fight, Artillery Strike is going to isolate Ichman. And once Ichman is isolated, then assuming that you have Bwonsamdi, something that can summon, like Balinda, or maybe even Voone, and Khadgar alive, then you're just able to start bouncing first, get some summons in, and then force Ichman to attack into Bwonsamdi when Khadgar does Heartfire. So then Khadgar becomes able to just freeze or root Ichman every single turn. Ichman is completely hopeless and you win. And this is what it all looks like in action. $58 shadow damage. Let's give it a try. Brann, Balinda, Bwonsamdi. Alright, Trusty Whip going in, freezing that one and getting the bounce here. Let's go. We get the first shadow resistance. It's not much, but it's a little. Unfortunately, Brann takes a lot of damage here. And do Khadgar, Balinda, Bwonsamdi. We get the Blizzard in. We get another Freeze in. Another Deal of Fear here. Yep, swipes do happen. Khadgar, Balinda, Bwonsamdi again. We'll do a Heartfire this time. with a Frostburn and a Deal of Fear. Get that Hotfire going. Attack goes into Bwonsamdi. Beautiful. Now we have Archmage Khadgar. Problem is Brann's low health. That really is the biggest problem right now. I might not be able to build up the resistance before Brann goes down. Next I would have to attack this turn. It does a spell. It does an attack. That might give me just enough time. Or it might not. I mean, I still need a couple of resistance hits. I'll get the next turn's resistance going. That's AoE. Brann's going to get the third set of resistance though, before the AoE hits. But I have enough here to freeze that one. Maybe. We can do a Frostburn. Brann gets another set of resistance in. Brann lives. Okay, just barely, but Brann lives. Brann gets another set of resistance in, and we can freeze this. And we can do an Archmage Nova. Yes. Balinda can't do anything. Alright. We're almost at the point. We're almost there. Brann gets another set of resistance. That's gonna be... I think that's going to be enough. Or is it? It's quite close. I'm a little scared. Oh no. Khadgar still takes some damage. Please don't hit Khadgar. Please don't hit Khadgar again. Did not hit Khadgar again. I get to build more resistance. Just not going to shoot with Balinda. That's important. That's important that I don't shoot with Balinda. AoE is coming, but isn't my Khadgar immune by now? Blizzard, Frost. We build up the resistance. AoE hits. And it deals no damage, and we are through. Phew. We build a little bit more because they also gain some more shadow damage. And important to not do anything that would cause them to attack into Balinda right now. But okay, we're through this. Just whipping a little bit more, blizzarding a little bit more. We made it. Maybe one more time with the Trusty Whip before I start to use Brann's ability to double up the others. Do I need to kill off Brann now? What if Onyxia chooses to actually use damage afterwards? Because if I kill off Brann here, Brann is not useful in the later encounters. No, Brann is not. I would want an artillery strike. I'm going to start shooting at Brann here. The goal is that I will kill Brann on the same turn when I kill Onyxia. On the very same turn. They have 3 fire weakness. Yes, I can do this. Yes. Same turn, when Onyxia dies, I will kill off Brann. To optimize my treasures. $191. This deals 100. Okay, we dealt at 100 and we wait. And now we have 68 damage to Brann. And we kill off Onyxia. There goes Brann. There goes Onyxia. So do we improve the odds of getting artillery strike? Or something like Atiesh for the casters if I can't find an artillery strike. There's an Atiesh. There's also Stonehearth Salvation. That is a big deal. And this is nothing. But Stonehearth Salvation could maybe be enough. How much nature damage? Plus 65. We'll see, we'll see. Khadgar, Balinda, Bwonsamdi. Voone has one fire ability. So maybe there is something to that. We just start with hot fire. Start shooting at that one. 122 damage. I think we will freeze that one. And we'll do the bounce. But we are now getting a bunch of extra health from Stonehearth Salvation. So that should keep me out of reach of an individual hit. Then I will get the freezies through. Khadgar, Balinda, Bwonsamdi. I'll still need one copy of Artillery Strike for later, but this might do at the start. Blizzard. With the Frost, we'll do the attack, and we do a bounce. Okay. Stonehearth Salvation, that health is so sweet. We're just so united for Dalaran right now. We just keep this team. They're just ramping up the health. And then I can do occasional bounces still. Get some freezes going. Focus fire on this one. That's the more dangerous one. Bounce when I can. We're getting so much health. Not quite enough health to make the water elementals live through those attack numbers, but still. Enough health to make Khadgar and Balinda and Bwonsamdi live. There's the Blizzard here. Can do another Frost. Why not a Soul Subjugation? That doesn't really do anything, so... Just blasting in with these. The health is coming. I've done this fight 3 ways. With Artillery Strike, with Atiesh giving me the necessary attack, or the damage, fast enough. And then... that one is actually going to have enough health. This This one can actually survive hitting into that. So this one can chill. Can also do another deal. We're getting the health on the water elementals. That's so sweet. Yeah. Khadgar, Balinda, Bwonsamdi. Here we go, here we go. Do a blizzard. And do a frost. This will have enough health, it will survive. This can freeze. The soul subjugation. Alright. We're getting through this one. Now this won't survive freezing. I guess you spending one, actually spending the weakest one over there will be the solution here. Like this. Then the others have more time to get their health up again. So they will be able to do more freezes later. Do a blizzard. Do another frost. 23 damage, that's fine. We just freeze that one again. Why not do a deal of fear? No reason not to. We get another water elemental out of that. The more water elementals, the merrier. Khadgar, Balinda, Bwonsamdi again. Good, good. And also the freeze. Freeze carries over with the bounce. It's beautiful too. Keep blasting into that. Maybe I will sacrifice one. Don't really need all of these. Just blast in. Do a blizzard. So that's 26 damage. How much was the blizzard? Blizzard is 92, so those are going to kill this. I can freeze that. Yep, Silorn is gone. Of course, with Silorn gone, that means they lost half of their nature damage. This one won't even be a threat anymore. Yep, we're through this one. But then I would still need to find that one artillery strike for my plan to really work. Find myself in need of one artillery strike, and there it is. Here we go. Ferocious Quilboar, well, it's gonna die to an artillery strike. It has basically no health whatsoever. And then the final fight. The final fight is going to be funny. The final fight, I really enjoy that one. With this setup. Alright. We can take the stats, that's okay. I really don't want to give up the artillery strike. It's really important. And here we go, to the final fight. One artillery strike, as long as it deals 150 damage. Well, mine doesn't, but 150 needs to go into a blue. So it's going to clear these. Isolate the Ichman. Alright, now Ichman is isolated, but Ichman is pretty big. So, then what? And the then what part is going to be Khadgar, Balinda, and Bwonsamdi. What I want to do here, first I'm going to Blizzard. Ichman, I don't want Ichman to be attacking this turn. I do a deal of fear as well. Just prevent one attack from Ichman. And next turn is the real beauty of this strategy. It's going to leave Ichman totally helpless. Oh, we bring Khadgar, Balinda, Bwonsamdi again. Bwonsamdi has a key role to play here, but it's not what you think it is. Actually, didn't even necessarily need the bounce, but it's fine to have the bounce. Because now I'm going to Heartfire. And now you ask, wait, what Heartfire? But the Ichman is coming, oh no, but hey. I have Deal of Vanity. All enemy abilities this turn target this if possible. Let's go. Ichman would love to kill this Khadgar. This Khadgar is such a huge threat. But Ichman just cannot resist. It has to kill Bwonsamdi, and the water elemental protects everyone else. And that's just how beautiful it is. Doesn't matter. The rest doesn't matter. I mean, Ichman is dead. Ichman doesn't have any abilities that do anything useful here. This one had a Spirit Blade, right? I mean, meanwhile attacking, but now Ichman is permanently rooted. Actually, attacking isn't even useful. I should have just brought Voone. Well, as I said, it doesn't matter, because Ichman cannot do anything. Ichman literally cannot do anything. Ichman is now permanently rooted. Unable to get these attacks through. And slowly being pummeled to death. But yeah, this it was not a great choice here, but it's also meaningless. I mean, Khadgar could solo Ichman from here. Blizzard, Flame Dart. Just want to do the Kingpin's Bounty, even though it doesn't really do much. As long as I remember to root Ichman every turn, I'm perfectly safe. Archmage Nova. You can do the Frost. Didn't get anything like Atish or something, so it's gonna take a little while. It's all gonna be fine. Balinda also slowly getting some damage up. Oh, these frosts happen. Voone would deal like several tens of points of more damage at least. Not be that as it may. Also, these stats from its salvation are pretty hilarious, but there's multiple ways. Second fight, I mean, if you roll an artillery strike after the first fight, you're done. It's all complete. If you don't, then the second fight, I have lost the second fight if I don't have Atish, artillery strike, or the salvation. So for the second fight you need a little bit of something. They typically have too much health, unless of course your mercs are more upgraded than mine. then you might just be able to do it. What is Ichman? Boom. Ichman's going to summon the ads, but the ads don't get any buffs when they are summoned like this. If you have a big artillery strike, you end up with ads with buffs. I have also beaten this fight like that, but it can be a little tricky because they can deal surprisingly large amounts of damage. But anyway, there we go. Level 300 done, day 4. With the Brann Artillery strike team. And for a re-clear we get 75 renown. 41 turns. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.